it's Ash and Danny again. I'm not really detecting trips today, solely anyway. We did bring the machines, but pretty much going to visit a silver mine and do a bit of four-wheel driving and see what it's about generally. So yeah, we'll show you some sights and show you this mine. Hopefully we can get down there. A lot of the old trails have been closed off by forestry, so you can't drive as far as you used to, but we should be able to trek there. So anyway, hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you when we see you. Alright, so this is the sort of area. This gully, or whatever you'd call it here, actually runs down. Gorge might be a better word. Runs down to the mine. It's kind of down in the bottom there, if you imagine. The road we're going along continues along here, right around. You might see that opposite hill over there. I think it actually zigzags down. We'll have to walk that road, which should be fun. But at the bottom there's an old silver mine. It started late 1800s and went until 1940s, I guess. It's been worked on and off. A big mining company actually has been doing some exploration here again. It's one of the richest silver veins, or whatever you would call it, in Australia, I think, or possibly the Southern Hemisphere, I forget exactly, but either way, it's a good bit of silver. The fact that it's so remote is the only reason it hasn't been worked, I think. You know, obviously it's way down in the gorge and there's no roads here, so it's quite hard to get it out. Anyway, we'll have a look over there. There's a few old concrete tubs, maybe separation tubs. There used to be a cableway that ran from the bottom of the gorge right up to the top of this hill, and they processed the ore up here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. We'll see. So we've just come down from the car up there, followed this gully down, so you can get a bit of a look. That pointy looking hill over there is the one we're after, I think. Possibly this one next to it here. It's a bit hard to tell. Yeah. Yeah, it's very mountainous obviously, so it's a nice spot. But yeah, we're headed down in there. Alright, so this is all the old equipment, I guess. There's not much actual machinery left, but got this big old pond here. I'm no mine guy, so I wouldn't have a clue what they did with it, but anyway. You can see there's a whole number of slabs around. Presumably they had some big sort of a crusher, some sort of battery. Got these tubs here. From my understanding of the silver mining, I think they mixed the processed ore, so really fine crushed ore, with cyanide, and actually floated it. So possibly these are like the overflow ponds or something, I don't know. Okay, so we've come down a slightly hairy track, and it continues on, but there's a lot of rock slides and just general crap on the road. It's just not drivable. So it took off a decent part of our trip there. You can see the mine is down there through those trees where there's a bit of a shale deposit and some gravel. Yeah, so that's where we're going. Doesn't look far, but I'm sure it'll be a decent walk. So we've got some food. We'll be right. We've got the detector as well, but honestly I don't think we'll get anything down there. I doubt miners would have taken much with them. So we'll see you soon. So it's definitely a walk and a half. We're coming down here. It's got to be at least 40 degrees in some places. You can see that section there. It's going to be a real pain getting out of here, but anyway, we are getting closer. Probably another 100 metre drop maybe. So anyway, we will see you at the bottom. We're pretty much directly under where the workings are up the top, and there's some of the cable from the cableway. No other evidence we've seen, but yeah, it would have run straight overhead, directly down into here. You can see we're pretty close to the bottom now. So yeah, we'll see what's down there. Hopefully a bit of machinery left or something interesting. Just turned the camera off and we spotted the rest of the cableway. See it drapes, you might be able to see it up near that fig tree. Comes down over the rock there, through these trees. I'd say the tree's probably grown up underneath the cable and picked it up like that, which is interesting. It's done it at a few levels down there actually. So we're still kind of working our way down here. Just spotted this shack here. See an old bed in there, burnt out unfortunately. Had a bushfire here. Oh, it's years ago now, but it's probably what did it. Yeah, bed and a tube of Vaseline. So I'll let you draw your own conclusions about that. But well, yeah, we're trying to decide whether we go to this mine. We've come in here the wrong way, which is the standard for us. And it's over the other side of this little hill here. There's no obvious track that goes there, so it could be a fair hike. We've got to get all the way out of here yet, and then you can see the height of it. We've got to go somewhere up to the top of that. So that's really good. But anyway, oh yeah, a few heart attacks. So we'll go down this slope here. I can see a bit of machinery there actually. Looks like a yeah. Take you for a quick walk actually. See more of this cable here. Looks like a crowbar that's seen better days. Yeah, that'd be one of the carts that would have run up the cable, I'd say. Big piece of plate steel there. What's this here? Don't know. Could be an exhaust maybe. Looks like a flange for a motor. Some sort. I guess they would have had a decent sized engine down here to drive these cables. There's a bucket down there or something. Could be a bit. Might be a truck actually. Looks like a chassis or something. Found another piece of an engine here. Looks like the head. 525151-1. Try and find out what sort of motor that is. 3-cylinder, which is odd. So, interesting. So unfortunately it's too hard to get to the top mine. If we'd come down on the right side, you basically walk past it, but as it is, it's just too much walking to get up there. So We might revisit that another day. There is 2 mines here though. From memory, one of them is in the gully wall here somewhere, so we'll just walk it along, seeing if we can spot it. Quite nice down here, cool, and there's a bit of a trickle of water and some slime. Just heading back up. Danny spotted this big pulley here. It's been down here a while. Strange how corroded it is actually. I thought it'd be in better nick than that. Heavy duty. So we're going back up. It's a fair slog. You can see the path, it winds up here, around, and then back up around here. Yes, good fun. Danny's keen, she's loving it. Alright, let's go. Breeze is good. Well, there's a happy sight. It's a Land Rover. Definitely our exercise for the next probably 25 years, I'd say. There's a good view though. No envy of those old fellas who would have worked in that mine. I don't know how the hell they got out, horses or what the go was. Caught a lift up in the ore bucket.
I would have done.
Yeah. It's possible that's what they did actually, why not? A bit dangerous, but you know. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh dear, well after that epic hike, we're back up here. This is those workings again, but some sort of an ore dump or a tailing dump. Lots of odd sort of rocks. Presumably this is some of the ore from the mine. It's got a fairly glistening sort of look to it. Very black, which could be like a sulfide, which is what they get the silver from, I think. Don't crucify me if that's wrong. I'm no mine expert. You can see these green sections in it as well. Could be copper, I guess.
There's another one with the real shiny gold.
Oh yeah. Don't know how much of that you can see on this camera, but it's very glistening. Nice relic of the Australian bush here. It's an FB Holden, FB or an EK, one of those. Pretty well stripped. Not much of that left. Shame it ended up out here, but that's how it goes, I guess. Nice restoration project for you, Danny. Pretty stylish bit of mine transport anyway. So we're now heading to the area that we were planning to go to originally, but basically went the wrong way. So yeah, I'll chuck you outside for a bit and you can see where we go. Alright, so we've come down onto this section that we should have come down before. It's actually gated these days. It used to be open, you could drive right to this point here, and then the mine, well, the mine road runs down here. There's a few switchbacks and ends up down in there. Really nice country though. You can see all these old grass trees. Black boys is the less politically correct term. Some of them quite old too. But yeah, really good view. Really good view. So there's quite a good river that runs down in there. You can just see it straight down and through there.
It's a bit low at the moment.
Yeah. Really good fishing. There is actually a camping area here that you can get down onto the creek. You can get down at the creek, but that's about the best thing about it. The actual campsite sucks a bit, but...
And it's all locked up?
Yeah, it's all locked. You need to pay to camp there, pay to get access. Which is a good thing in some ways for management purposes, but it kind of stinks in other ways. You used to be able to just go where you wanted. Now it's all kind of regulated, so that's how it goes, I guess. Still, good view. We're going to head off pretty soon, and I think the GoPro is reasonably flat. We might get a bit more footage in, but if not, we'll see you in the next hunt. Hope you enjoyed it. A bit different to what we normally do, obviously, but yeah, this is what we do when we're not detecting. Take it easy. See you next time.